safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay. Welcome back to the Forehead and more Alan Wake Remastered. But I'm bad. We are currently, if you are just tuning in, we are in... Oh, it doesn't show me my manuscripts. We're in episode 3 right now. Ransom. Had to stop here previously, but we'll kick this back up and get some more episodes done. We can upgrade our flashlight. I'm holding E. There we go. Heavy duty flashlight. I'm assuming it's just a straight up upgrade. Which... Interesting game systems in Alan Wake. My first time playing this game. Curious to be like... You're playing like Doom. You get like the better shotgun or the better rocket launcher or, you know, better weapons, right? They get more and more bombastic and ridiculous and demon destroying y, right? You go into like play a MO or a lot of other RPGs and you're like, better armor, better gear, number go up, damage go up, you know. Alan Wake, better flashlight. Better flashlight. That's the upgrade you're all waiting for. There are a couple different weapons I guess I'm gonna get eventually. But yeah, it's just bigger flashlight. It's Alan Wake's upgrade here. Where's like the... I need the handheld. Like the one with the big battery pack underneath it. The big square blocky one. That has the big... You have to hold it like this with a handle. Like you're holding like a bag. And then it has the big face with the big battery pack underneath it. Where's that? This is just a mag light, basically. Which is just the heavy metal flashlight, the unibody that have the like the multiple big like D batteries in them or whatever. All right, here we go. Oh! Largeman. And some smallmen. Can you actually blow up the I don't know if you can blow up... He's gonna charge me? Can you blow up like the red barrels? Do they do anything? I'm assuming they don't do anything in this game. Woo! Mantle, Alan, mantle. And get blasted. Yeah, I'm assuming you can't blow up... Can you blow up the fuel tanks? Oh, you can! Whoa! Okay. So I guess those can be used as... Because they give off light in the explosion. They probably use as like a flashbang? Okay. Today I learned. Alright, you can use those. It'd be a crime if you couldn't blow them up, considering you're playing a video game and you can't blow up a gas canister. Even though it didn't Mythbusters figure that out, that actually doesn't really work? Oh, come on, Alan. But shooting a gas canister with like a 9mm handgun doesn't do anything. It just ricochets off the metal. Because inherently the bullets don't actually make a spark to cause an ignition. You need like the right kind of... In light, you can hurt them. Yes, indeed. So who's writing that on the wall? Is that like my subconscious? Is that Alice? The best type of upgrade is the flashlight? Oh, okay. What other games do you get upgrades to your flashlight? That's like an outsourcing question. I don't know other games I've ever played that you get a flashlight upgrade. Plenty of games you get a flashlight, but not a a midpoint upgrade to the light. Yeah, one of those 30K lumen. Oh, is that? Aren't the? I need a picture of those like lumen, those digital LED flashlights. I mean, I'm sitting in front of 3 LED panels with one behind me as well. My Elgato key lights. So I've got the key light. I've got a fill light over here. And I got 2 backlights, one mainly for the green screen and one for the other side. So I'm sitting in front of quite a lot of light, although they're not actually that bright. They're bright enough to, because every camera needs a bit of light to really work properly. Oh, the explosions require much precise requirements. Well, they need a spark. And a lot of the times when you shoot metal with metal, it just, because the heat transfer of how fast the bullet is going, it just melts and just usually just ricochets off the canister. It doesn't actually make a spark, right? Yeah, not just a spark, but yeah, that's fair enough.
We take the facts of our
Let's go.
existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right.
Oh, air mixture.
In Night Springs.
Yeah, the gas in a
Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derlis' trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derlith, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derlis.
Well, I guess that's the least What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derlith, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derlis learned a harsh lesson.
what the?
If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you.
For sure.
And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
In Night Springs. I love those so much just because of the ridiculous, over-the-top, old-school type of cinematography, and the fact that the audio is desynced in different ways. Sometimes it's before the lip flaps, and sometimes it happens like after they're started the lip flap, so it goes through the cut. Yeah, those are super neat. They're super old-school campy. Yeah, those are pretty great. Also, what do you think was rummaging under that guy's shirt? Like two hamsters? They just put some hamsters under his shirt. Oh, manuscript page.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Oh, we gotta fall into the water here in a minute? Then wake up? Oh, boss fight arena? Oh, good God. It seems like boss fight time. Oh, wow. Okay, the bulldozer from earlier. Whoa! Thing turned quick. Whoa! Oh God, where did you come from? I thought you got smushed. I guess they don't friendly fire themselves. Also, is that an achievement for just doing the front hoe, the front lift, the bulldozer, or was that because I didn't take any damage, or did it really fast? I don't know. I'm not gonna look. I was just paying attention to how its wheels turn, because it has to turn really. It's to go forward, and then it has to do the half axle turn to the repivot, so it can go forward and back. But oh, we're good on ammo. Okay. Oh God, there's a lot of ammo around here. Even though you don't do anything, when it's something that isn't a human being taken, it's all about light only. It seems so far. Yo, chill. I guess we're just going this way now. More batteries? I don't need no batteries. Are we taking that truck? I don't know. Oh, thermos me? Even though we're probably not going to replay this game after we play it, so we're not going to pick up all this stuff. It is still fun to get it when you're playing. Oh, we can use the truck. Okay. So another truck section. Not great our first time. The controls are a little, let me be clear, 2010 jank. Nothing else? I guess not. Okay. Truck it is then.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
What?
The coal mine wasn't far now.
I don't remember him talking about a coal mine before.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Do we keep driving? Or do we not keep driving? Why would it take me out to put me right back in the truck?
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Do we take the small Jeep? There's also like a checkpoint in the chapter. I don't have any of my gear anymore. I got no gear. I got no... My upgraded flashlight's gone. I just got that. Take the rusty Jeep. It looks like Hound of Transformers fame. If you know, you know. You could just look it up. Transformers Gen 1 Hound. Like the dog. Hound dog. H-O-U-N-D. This is a pretty big area for nothing being here. All right, we'll take the rusty Jeep. Why not? Let's go. What's the worst that could happen? It doesn't start, because why would it? How do we have the keys? It's because we're still asleep, Alan. Whoa, it's very wobbly. Wah! Oh, we're not taking off any sweet jumps, that's for sure. Oh God! Oh! I guess I hit the hitbox of the tree and not the... I feel like I missed the tree. Oh my god. Okay, okay, yep, it's fine. Yep. We're good. Guess we're going up those stairs. Is this just like big open area to be big and open in an area? Oh, we can go around, okay. Another truck. Interesting area all of a sudden. Oh, I hear a radio.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
But first, a little music. All right, maybe he's not the bad guy when I was originally thinking that the first person you meet in a game like this might be the bad guy. I mean, it's clearly the old woman with the funeral veil on, though. All right, back to Hound. Hound, let's go. We got more driving to do. Even though you're smoking, because I did just crash you into a bunch of trees and rocks because the hitboxes are a little silly. I felt like I was Jeez. That's like one touch of like turn right and it's like 2010 driving physics. And I've played all of Cyberpunk 2077, but this is a little rough in comparison. Although driving a car normally on a mouse and keyboard is normally a little bit funky bunch. I always feel weird. I'm passing so much space, like I could be picking stuff up. But there might also be nothing to pick up here. But I don't know. I'm also not 100%ing the game and picking up all the stuff, because that would require way too much more time. A bag of trash here? Right next to the porta potty, though? Another lookout. Arc lookout. Oh, another radio. Okay. Nothing? Just a radio, huh? Same bed sheets, too.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on.
Sounds like you haven't moved on.
I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
We did get shot at. That is true. Interesting for context on that one is it does put not all of the recordings or things that you find, their texture for the world and world building, as it were, but not all of them have helped the timeline, since Pat actually said last night. So apparently what happened last night was last night. Maybe. Who the heck knows? I'm still not entirely sure how much this game is complete fake versus what is actually real. Now, the question is, do we enter here? Although this building looks like it's detached. It looks like we have to go all the way down and around. I'm just driving the vehicles because it's silly. I guess you could run all the way down there. And would Remedy be that kind of evil to hide like manuscript pages and thermoses in the middle of a random chunk of forest? This is my first Remedy game, so maybe. It's also an older game from 2010, 2011, so they could have been that. Alan, why are you sliding when I stop moving? Why you do this? He has... Hello, Alan? Okay. And I can feel myself getting splinters in real life just by walking around in this video game. Oh, manuscript page. Oh my god. Okay. He's jumped all the way down to whatever this chunk of the... Okay, sure.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Oh, is that the adult napper guy? The guy that wants the manuscript? I think so. All that just for one manuscript page. All right. Let's head down around the bend then, I guess. Let's go, Hound. Ugh. What do I know of the SCP Foundation or Warehouse 13? Both of those things sound like gibberish to me right now. I'm sure after after I play through this game, the DLC, Control, and then Alan Wake 2, if those are related, I'll know then. But I don't know anything about that now.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Yo, thermos me? Read the notice. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. Yo, are we gonna get an axe? Manuscript page. Oh, we're back at the top here, kind of.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Oh, are those game studios? That have a certain style of game? All right, this is all this is all pretty new to me, this kind of game. Because I mean, I was asking Discord for days, just getting feedback and opinions on what should I play next. I just came off the back of very, very large games. So between this, Control, Alan Wake 2 is kind of long, but not exactly. And then the Final Fantasy 14, you know, patch 7.1 stuff that happens later this week. I needed something like that I could complete over a few days of streaming, and then, you know, make those into videos and get those online, because I was not ready for another 200-hour game. But these will all lead into, because I got 5 shorter segments, and then we're going to play Red Dead Redemption 2, which that's just like Wild West Witcher or the Wild West Grand Theft Auto. So that game I might put 100 hours into. So I needed to play some short stuff before we just dive into a game that I'll be playing for a month. You know what I mean? In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. All right. Also, Warehouse 13 is a TV show, and SCP is a collection of stories hosted on the web. Oh. I don't know anything about either of them then. Nothing. Cutscene me?
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Yeah, it's nighttime already. Goodness. Oh, suddenly I have gun?
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Oh, I have all my
I
gear
had to
back
get
again.
to Mirror Peak.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Oh, the darkness. Am I going down the chute? Ah! That was a little not as elegant as I was hoping, because you can't mantle the chain. I see shiny things. Yeah. It's very Resident Evil. big doors into the cellar. Well, I guess we're just going down on the floor level here because the doors are locked. Nothing else? All right, time to break my ankles. Oh, never mind. Oh, kind of. Oh, oh! And we're going to get engaged on by the shadow peoples. Manuscript me. Down here.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Okay. Am I just running away from the darkness? Oh, they're throwing stuff at me from top of the train. I have so many flares. Hello. One guy over there is kind of stuck. I want to see if I could aim specifically at the red barrel and blow it. Hey! Ow! Whoa! The freaking gears? Yeah, I don't think I think it's still... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's weird. It's still active because I popped it up over the... It didn't actually do... I guess it didn't do light damage to it. Oh, hi! Oh! I thought it was on the other side of the fence. Wake up, Alan. Okay, that's an interaction. Okay. Oh, it closed behind it as it hit this. Okay, so I can't go back and get the ammo. As I was wondering. We still have a lot. It's fine. Are you gonna wake up? No? Okay. Are you gonna break out of the... No? Okay. Well, Oh, okay. Oh, I have to like drop down in there to get in? Okay. Can I drop a flare in? Ew. Alan, what's with that arm, buddy? Woo! All right. You know, when I signed up to start playing, like I know about...
What the hell?
It's the black smoke from Lost. When I signed up to play Alan Wake, I didn't expect I'd be fighting train parts with a flashlight. I should just play Death Stranding next, right? If we're playing weird games.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Well, there's Hound. We can drive Hound. Is it another car section on purpose? I have to run the car into... Can I just drive the car over, maybe? I think just drive the car over it? Yeah, there's someone to my left. Yeah, damn it. Okay. You have multi-attacks now? The sickle guys seem to attack quite quickly. Excuse me. I'm assuming there's different ways to solve this. Let's have to go all the way back over to this building here and turn off the power. That's what I'm seeing by the power lines. Let me turn off the breaker in the building over here, and because it has a big light on it. Death Stranding looks pretty good. You just need to be patient with the fact that a lot of the game's gameplay is the walking, balancing, and traversal simulator, right? But I haven't played... Yeah, you turn it off right here. I haven't played Death Stranding before. I own, like, the complete Director's Cut Ultimate Mega Edition. I got it for whenever it was on sale for probably like 10 bucks or whatever. During one of the holiday stuff. Oh, well, now there's no light now, so there'll be more dudes in the... Probably should have driven the car. I see. You drive the car down this way so you can drive the car back out. I got it. Yeah. Oh my god, Alan. Yep, I figured. Okay. Oh, that was as many as I thought. There's only like 3 of them. Yep. Okay, so you drive the car to the house and then drive the car back over. Oh, the whole freaking... Ugh! Yep. Oh my god! They just closed the distance and just... Oh, okay. I think they're spawning off camera there. Because I went way to the right to avoid them. And then like the knife Adidas tracksuit guys just showed up in my butt. I don't want you to hit me in the back of the head again. Big boys right here. Oh, see, yeah, they're just spawning behind me. Hello, Largeman. Oh, nice shot. Serpentine. Okay, I made that harder than it needed to be, I guess. Still a piece of railroad equipment coming after me, though. Whoa, what? Hey, knock it off. The title of the stream today is very apt, I would say. Any manuscript or thermoses over here, maybe? Nope. All right. Well, that was a lot of resources. We all loaded up. And Alan's got a lot of room in this tweed jacket. Anyone that has a tweed jacket, can you confirm, deny? Can you carry like a dozen road flares, some flashbangs, a flare gun, a double barrel shotgun, and a revolver and a whole bunch of ammo in it? Tweed jacket is pretty thick. A lot of pockets, a lot of space. I don't know. Oh, okay, stuff. Yes, you can confirm. What? There's a whole bunch of you in there. What the heck? It's like a taken clown car. Excuse me, gentlemen. Yeah, okay. Dang. I'll take a free battery. Is there nothing else in this room? Except for footsteps. No yellow paint or anything anywhere. No message on the wall. Nothing. All right. Yeah, I also don't think Death Stranding is a very good stream game. Like if you're into that kind of game as a viewer, or if the broadcaster can keep up the nonsense banter, then maybe. But I usually err on the side of I don't like talking once the game is doing something. I'm not going to talk over the game. Like my entire recent Final Fantasy VII REBIRTH playthrough for my first time through 130, 140 hours. Oh, trust no one in the dark. I tag it all as light commentary because there's so much talking in that game. And Death Stranding, when you're doing the traversal sections, not a lot of talking. But whenever you get to one of the drop-offs and you're between walking sections, there's a lot of dialogue in that game too. So it would basically be the game is happening and I'm just piloting it, you know what I mean? But I've also never been super good at just like talking about nothing for entire games because I don't usually do that. It's the years of playing like MMOs. Because you're in combat so much in those games. I'm not talking all the time when I'm in combat. So it's just kind of stuck with me, I guess.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
The darkness. Every time I hear the darkness now, I just think of Skittle from WoW, The War Within, talking about the darkness. My knife, not very sharp. Ugh. And the manifestation of the darkness in World of Warcraft now is the weird, like, Shaw monster with tons of teeth. All right. Mighty rude of you, drop a tree on me. We're at full batteries, so probably a lot of light combat coming up, I imagine. I'll tell you what, the one thing I'm paying attention to, and I have really nice headphones, I don't know if it all goes to stream or to the YouTube video cuts, is like the background noise and the ambient tracking. There's a lot of little, I mean, I was making fun of the fact that I kept having my ears being breathed in the earlier sections when you're in the forest. You have that, like, that exhaling noise. But now I can think there's like footsteps on wood, there's creaks of wooden floor, there's like door opening and closing things after you like pass by stuff, just to bring, you know, that horror baseline
There
up.
was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Definitely not. Does this truck work? No. Well, there's... I'm going back the other way. Oh, we got some goo. So don't know what the black goo is all about, do we? We talked about it yesterday. I don't think we know what it is. It's supposed to be a manifestation of, like, ink dripping out of the ribbon on the typewriter, maybe? 'Cause you can blast it and do that with the flashlight, but it doesn't do anything. Every time I've been able to blast a bunch of ink, it doesn't seem to do anything. Anything back this way? No? Yep. You had a tweed jacket with one of the entire front left panels was a secret pocket on the inside of the jacket? Oh, damn. Take a shot every time he says darkness. I mean, that's the game, man. That's just the game. That is the antagonist in this entire game, and I wonder how that bleeds into the second game. Yeah, there's more. I wonder if there's an achievement for playing through this game and never defeating any Fallen, unless they have to be defeated, like in the tutorial ones. I wonder if there's a way you can play this game and defeat none of the Fallen. Or like never fire a gun or something. There has to be like weird stuff like that for sure. Usually the kind of achievement-based playthroughs that immersive sims do, right? Oh, okay.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Okay. Again, even Alan's writing that the FBI agent is calling him different names to be an asshole. It's all written down in the book. Or the manuscript. We're gonna make it sound even more... What writer calls their unfinished work a manuscript? I always thought the word manuscript was used more for like official documentation, like medical records and stuff like that. Or like governmental stuff. Like, Johnson, you get that manuscript on my desk tomorrow morning. Not like, I'm writing a manuscript to be a book. Even though I think the definition for manuscript is just a collection of many pages of written material. Or, well, transcripts are normally like a transcript of a meeting. Like writing down audio. Like, you know, in trials, you have the trial transcripts, which are normally in code. Shorthand code, because people talk a lot, talk quickly. Right? Isn't that a transcript? Taking audio and turning it into text. And a manuscript is something manually written. I guess they both make sense. Oh, got some paint. Oh, paint. A type of transcript. Yep. Yeah. I don't know. This is like a word that can mean a couple different things. Holy flashbang, Batman. I just named the stream title today Flashbangs because of yesterday, but I wasn't expecting. I was in the flashbang animation. Or the, in a throwing of grenade animation. I always thought it was funny when immersive sims... I've watched a bunch of, like, Resident Evil being played, specifically in Discord, where, oh, there missed me. You'll be exploring an area, and, oh, shit. And you get more supplies, but then when you get those supplies, it triggers combat, so you have to use some of those supplies. Okay, the pathing on this is real... Okay. I'm playing a game from 2010. I'm just holding forward on the flat ground, and Alan's just like, the ground's covered in spaghetti sauce. I'm just holding forward. I guess you're supposed to jump a couple times, maybe, but jumping in this game is also like, But yeah, usually whenever I find any of that extra ammo, it immediately means I have to use some of it. So you'll get, let's say, 12 rounds for your gun and 3 grenades. You turn around and you have to use a grenade and 6 rounds. So you actually only get 6 rounds and 2 grenades. Which is still probably a positive, depending on your current economy. But that happens a lot in Resident Evil. Where you're like, oh my god, ammo! And you turn around the corner and there's a big old zombie horde and you're like, ah, shit! Yo, shotgun ammo? Boss fight soon?
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Pump action shotgun. Boss fight soon? Yeah, boss fight soon. And a gauntlet leading to the boss fight? Hello, Wrenchman. Don't use the shotgun ammo yet. Well, this looks like a path away from, so maybe like a manuscript page up here or something. Or just a bunch of bad guys you have to fight that waste your ammo. Damn it! Every time. Go for the light. It's a trap. Alright, okay. I can't dodge after you've already dodged, so, alright. Alan has a cooldown on how he can dodge with that hidden mana bar. Or mana bar, stamina bar.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If
Yes,
that wasn't
indeed.
enough, I'd
Hold
hold him
E
at
to switch.
gunpoint
Yep.
and make him talk.
I think there's a manuscript page right there. That's why I was going that way, but... maybe I should just use the shotgun? I don't know. Very much hit shift, but sure game. Okay. I've said it like last episode, I think. But the dodging in this game, you have to pre-dodge. You don't dodge in response. You have to dodge before they attack, so you're already in the animation. Which, considering how many Souls games I've played, is so antithetical to my muscle memory. You dodge when you see the animation in motion, but Alan doesn't dodge that fast because he's just a dude. He is, in fact, just a dude. So it's still... I've only been playing this game for 6 hours, 7 hours? Not a long time. I think I'm just gonna keep getting spawned on up here. I guess I don't know what the point of this path is then. Because clearly the manuscript page is just that light flickering, so that's not even a thing. Maybe this is the actual way, because you're going up that way, whereas the house is the side path over here? Alright, well. Oh, this little shack. Yep. I think it's shotgun time. Somebody should one-shot these guys. I guess I missed. Oh, I said one shot. I mean, it's weaker, but it has more shots. Weaker and has more shots than the double barrel. Fires faster, rather. Well, not exactly a linear upgrade. Yeah, this entire area is just constant combat. You can hear it. Hello? I didn't shoot. Alan, you good? Oh, big shotgun ammo up here. Oh. Open the fridge? I don't like that very much. I don't like that at all. What the heck? Also, where's this light coming from? Just the moon? I don't know. Where's the motivation for this light? If I ever play Silent Hill, boy, you'll learn to run away from fights real quick. Well, yeah, I don't know. Again, we've got a lot on the docket already. Or the slate. So I'm not sure about playing Silent Hill. But yeah, that's a game where you don't necessarily fight. But clearly Alan Wake is a game where you definitely engage in combat pretty often. Because I don't know if you can actually keep running away from everything. I went in a circle. I don't know if you can fully run away from everything in Alan Wake because Alan can't really run very long. He gets like 8 seconds of sprint and then he just kind of maybe runs a little faster after that. See, because I'm already going slow again. So I don't think he really gets to run that much. So you have to engage stuff. Otherwise it just chases you. Holy crap. I couldn't dodge, so I was already getting hit. I was throwing the grenade. That's just me still learning and adapting to the combat. Which, I said that, then I'm going to be playing Control next, and I'm sure that combat is absolutely crazy. Flying around.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Maybe. I feel like I haven't found anything in so long, like manuscript-wise or whatever. This is probably the first shooter game that I've played that has the ammo and stuff in the top right corner as well.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer? Are you the boss? I think so, yeah. Okay, dude. All right. I completely stun locked, couldn't even move. All right.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
All right, eat it then. Well, you got 2 banged. Is that going to be just a new mob type now and then? The one that has the super long darkness shield? That was like the first boss in the game. You had to trace him with your flashlight long enough to break the shield, but he was all... He was all wobbling around. Eh? Use? Oh, something's in the room. Oh. Oh. Just checkpoint. I can recharge my Birdman batteries. You'd wake up? You are wiggling. Hey, what you doing, bud? Hey.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Uh-huh. I still think the coolest thing about this game that I've experienced so far, outside of the Night Springs little Twilight Zone ripoff, is what the hell is how big the maps are and also aren't, just because of how they loop you around and how you look at a place you're going. And you throw a whole damn car at me, bruh? Whoa! All right. Darkness do be throwing cars now. But it's just funny how far I've walked, but mostly because Alan is just slow. Like, your locomotion through levels is not very quick. But because we came down and then looped around, then went back up and then corkscrewed up, and then what, you know, it winds you around, interestingly. And it's a very which one was this? This one.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Huh. See ya. The Gray Peak Gorge. Originally founded in 1928, the Gray Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements in the Bright Falls Mining Company built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there. Yes, a grim reminder to be careful for those who remained. Gray Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. Oops. The Gray? Watching Arcane Season 2. Don't bring up the Gray right now, alright? The wound is still too fresh. Also, if you're not watching Arcane, this is like a random aside. You probably should. But it's a League of Legends. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You don't need to know anything about League of Legends or play it or even care about it at all. It is still probably one of the best written and best animated thing in general. Any media thing I have ever watched, ever. It is so good. Just inhumanly good. I'm pretty sure the writers for that show are not of this mortal plane. It is so good. Yo, drop that beat. Almost like some EDM stuff right there. Bum 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 bum. All right. Bring the music in. Oh, and then the tractor next? Yeah, I figured. Oh, and the freaking the trailer carts. Oh, come on, Alan. I was trying to put things in the way that would block the physics. Yeah. Bam. Also, Alan's flashlight recharges. Just because. Ugh. recently got a friend in our Final Fantasy 14 group on Arcane. We watched all of season 1 and we started watching season 2 when it came out last weekend. And she is hooked. She's linking me like theory threads and missed things from the episodes and art and the new disc plates that came out for Arcane. She is in. Oh gosh, she had a lot of HP. This game is so weird. Just sitting here fighting pieces of a train car with a flashlight, of all things. There are rechargeable flashlights, but normally you have to, like, you know, plug them in USB, plug them into a wall socket, etc. But Alan's flashlight it's on batteries, and you use it, it drains the battery, but then if you don't use it, it recharges from... It recharges because it's not real. Because none of this is real. It's all in Alan's head. He's asleep on his desk from writing too long. I don't know what the actual reveal is going to be. Ooh. Hey, I have one of those. It's my hurricane supplies. Oh!
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Oh, the crank flashlights you're talking about? The ones that you can crank to recharge? Yeah, that's, again, I'm just making fun of that the mechanic for Alan's flashlight just recharges. Yo, the hunting rifle? Oh, you switch off the shotgun to the... Wait, we have to try it, right? So now we have the hunting rifle. Interesting. But I have a lot more ammo for the shotgun. Or the shake light? I have not heard of that one. Do you, you know, do the with it and it recharges? Give it a little love tug or something? Is that what you're doing with it? I don't want to go too far down answering your question, Mia, about enhancement shamans, but from the paladin main, you saying what the F is enhancement shaman, light up buttons, hit buttons. I'm gonna hit you with a hi pot. My name is Kettle. Enhancement shaman and red pally are very similar. Although you play mostly prop, but you still play red. They have similarities. They are just kind of hit button or light up button, hit button. Yeah. Why does that keep happening? Like I move. The game has like a weird sensitivity thing. If I move Alan too quickly, it shoots the gun. Oh, we got some yellow. A phone?
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
All right. There are ones that, like that, you crank, and there's ones that you literally just shake your hand, shaking your hand and it charges it. It's got a magnet in it, and you pass back and forth over a copper coil. That's cool. Yeah, but Alan's not doing any of that with this. Oh my god, flares. Okay. Alan's not doing any of that. We have 10 flares. Holy. Like flare gun flares. Something that's gonna be like a bit of an AOE fight coming up then. Which is still weird to put in context. There's an AOE encounter coming up in Alan Wake Remastered. How do you defeat them? Well, they're actually the Fallen. They're shadowy incarnations of dead people that you kill with light.
Birds.
Oh, birds. Okay. Well. They're also like really far away. Probably don't move into me until I'm over here, maybe. What's that?
It's nothing, it's the wisp of cloud.
It's Crabine from Dunland. Oh, they're gonna keep respawning. Yeah, that makes sense. Whoa, 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 whoa. Little load error there. We're just dropping into the mine shaft? Okay. Oh, yep. This is a big level. Yeah, we're in the freaking silver mine. Okay. The shoe duck is not for sale. All right. This hurts my eyeballs because of all the floating particles. The tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Yes, not Alice. Alice, what's up? Alan. Every time she says it, I just see the stupid raptor. I'm so polluted by that terrible Jurassic Park movie. Alan. The movie is actually garbage. The third Jurassic Park. Well, there's a manuscript page that way. Is there a dead end over here? Or is this the way to go in the manuscript page? Okay, that might be the way to go. She's gonna keep saying his name, isn't she? But this looks like a drop down, like I can't get back up. Well. Maybe I was supposed to go the other way first, then come this way? I don't know.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Under Wake's spell? What is he, a witch? Yeah, I think the other way was the way to go first, I guess. Or not? Hello.
All accidents could be perfect.
Gonna try out the hunting rifle. Two shots him. Okay. Well, I may have missed something in the other room, I guess. He can't mantle back up, can he? Yeah, the telltale sign there should have been that this is a drop down. I think the rock is definitely not close enough, so. Oh well. Yeah, the drop down was the sign that that was not the way to go first. I was told at first this game is pretty linear. Clearly there's enough little passageways. Unless this loops back around to that other area anyway. Who knows? Well, people that have played the game know already. There's a path to my right as well.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Getting a Final Fantasy VII flash sideways. The whole mine sequence in that one. Oh, this is a dead end. Okay. Not a path, actually. Totally a dead end. All right, boink. I thought I was going to stop. It did not stop. You have to actually stop it. Okay. Tiny feet. Tiny legs. I think Alan's just weighed down by all the ammunition inside of his tweed jacket. Not only is it a tweed jacket, which is kind of heavy in its own right, he's got a revolver with 23 rounds, a hunting rifle with 11 rounds, 8 flare gun shots, 8 flares, and 2 flashbang grenades. All in his jacket. I got to do this 3 times in total, I guess. I think so. And see, this game is interesting in this fact, like with this whole mine shaft situation. This is obviously like it's collapsed, right? That's the conceit of it. It's all collapsed down. But it's also like a fake level. If this level is all just what he's writing about, or it's in his head, or he's asleep or whatever. So this being the way to navigate it makes sense because it's like a video game level. But there's sometimes you get to sections in any video game, a mine section, a cave section, or whatever, that don't make any sense in like a living capacity on how you would navigate them. They're just like that because they're in a video game. I actually brought this up during my Final Fantasy VII REBIRTH playthrough. Is the mine sequence to get through it makes no sense for all like the Shinra people that were working on it. But it's like that because it's in a video game. But that doesn't make sense because it shouldn't feel like it's made to be in a video game if it's an active, like, working environment. It was, I brought up that commentary, this is months ago now, where sometimes you can feel that way about how something is designed in a game, where it's a little bit takes you out of it, I suppose. Oh, then I have to... Oh, Dark Souls shortcut. Oh. Hadouken. So like, oh, this is just a puzzle because it makes sense because of the where you're at, but oh, that might be a little bit of abstract thinking that doesn't matter because obviously it's in a video game, but Usually stuff is designed in a way to be functional and you find yourself in those places, but clearly not in some where it makes no damn sense. I'm gonna go work, honey. I'll be down at the mines. I gotta climb up the sheer mountain cliff edge and then walk around the gauntlet of going up a bunch of sheet metal and wood being held into who knows the fuck where and pull myself up to where we're working on next, you know? Wait, why does Alan Wake have a flashlight? You mean a flashlight? Why did you tie it? He does have the big mag light, but normally he's carrying that all the time. That's not actually in the tweed jacket. That's just on his person. Well, there's a down here, and there's an up. All right, well. I guess going up first, maybe? Yeah, take that, birds! Get flare gunned. This might just be consumables and some ammo and stuff, maybe? Manuscript page, sure. Like, I'm going to the lookout or whatever. Yeah, I can.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
All right. Whoa. Where's the camera going? Uh-huh. I need to take a zippy, I guess? Is that where I'm going? The zip line? Which the zip line goes... Or it's a gondola? It might be a gondola. Did I just go down to go up, and now I'm up so I can go down? Oh, damn it. I'm playing Dark Souls again with a flashlight. Flashlight Souls. It does look like I have gone down to go up, and now that I have gone up, I can now go down. I think the maintenance gondola goes... Yeah, goes down that way through, so I have to ride it back up, I guess? There's no way this adult napper guy... Is there another word for kidnapping? Because Alice is not a kid. Yeah, right here. The adult napper would have taken her all the way here. Come on. Alan, you're asleep. Wake up. Alan. Okay. Dead by Daylight. Boom. Boom. On Nightmare difficulty, is the green space to start stuff smaller? That'd be kind of funny.
Oh, great. Another cable car.
Yeah, cable car.
Great.
With no rail on the back. Nope. It's always called kidnapping. Yeah. I don't think there's another word for it. Maybe other languages have other words for it, but... I mean, she was taken and being held hostage. I was getting a freaking drink, you damn dirty birds. use my battery somehow, huh? I feel like the really far away ones are a debate. Where's the close ones? Okay, never mind. They... Oh, I have lost control of Alan Wake. Oh! Ah! And we're back. Well, we're not going back down that way. Get out of here. Did the other one just fall off? Oh, he did. Hey! No, I don't want to do CrossFit with you. Doing your Adidas tracksuit wearing ass. Ooh, a hand pan? I love hand pan. It's an instrument.
Shit.
Well, that was fucking rude. Dude, the hand pan's going crazy. We are ammo rich now. Well, after getting thrown a container train car at us and almost falling off of... Oh, I'm not going to get all these, but whatever. Bang. This is a good stopping place. We're going to finally get up here, maybe, hopefully, to figure out what is happening with Alice, which is not gonna matter because something else is gonna happen to her, I'm sure. Thank you for watching. If you're watching live, of course, it's gonna continue, but if you're watching on YouTube, I've got a ton of other RPGs in the hundreds of episodes if you would like to watch many of them. In the But I'm Bad series, when I play RPGs and usually wear bad shirts and the forehead is there because it's part of this. Dude, the hand pan is going nuts. Also, 2 out of the 3 previous Alan Wake uploads, as I start to get those sorted, have already been copyright claimed. I told you. I was saying it in the video at the time. I was like, don't copyright strike me. And 2010 video games, when you actually could have licensed music, but licensed music only lasts for so many years. So when those expire, making any videos of those onto YouTube to an online platform, they get hit. Because they're no longer paid for by like Remedy. So apparently that's not a problem in Alan Wake 2 and Control. All their music is made for the game, so it should be fine. But there is copyrighted music in Alan Wake 1. Sometimes I can't stop hearing it because it comes on the damn radio. Ah!